Um, Good day. This is my video for the week the assignments. Here's my code, and starting with the week two assignment, if I remember it right, set up the contacts component. Then I'm gonna display the contact. It- There you go. So we have here the contact mode model and the, the contact list, um, template for displaying the contact list. Here we have an event listener for the unselected method. The user clicks on um, any contact row. This unselected event will get fired, and this event is in here in the type contact list TypeScript file, wherein an event emitter is initialized, and this unselected method will emit this output variable, and eventually display the contact details, which we will see here in the contact item or a or a contact detail. Yeah, there you go. The contact detail template, and okay, there you go. So this contact template has the selected contact event method included, so that when the user clicks on the contact list, the selected or the selected contact event will fire and display the contact list. So that's it for the week two assignment. Let's look at the code. Uh, okay, there it goes. So check contacts. Example, we click on this part, Rex bars. Click on it. You'll see the contact details. That's the result of the event being fired when we click on the contact row. So these buttons are not working yet. Make this work on a later time. We click on the other contact, updates on the fly. There's no need to refresh the page. That's best thing about Angular. And that's it for the week two assignment. As for the week three assignment, we have made some changes to the header component, wherein we need to make the header work, wherein we have three tabs there: the documents, messages, and contacts tab. So when the user clicks on each tab, there's an event listener triggered, and that is for the unselected method, which we'll see here. And the unselected method will, will do the emission. Is a selected feature event output variable, and since this is an output variable, so we have here the app component, which will use that selected feature event, and if the selected feature event gets triggered, this switch view event gets fired, and as the name implies, the view on the screen will change from the previous window or the previous tab to the um, current tab that was clicked. For example, by default, let us refresh that. By default, the documents tab displays. So when you click on messages, it's change instant as the context. Go back to documents tab. That's how it works. And we also made some changes on the messages component wherein we need to make sure that the user can add messages. So to first do that, we need first to create a model for the messages object, and then we have here a message list. So here's the list. So here it is. That code that I just showed displays this messages list. Here's the template. So we use an ng4 directive to loop through the entire list, and this is the dummy list that I just created just to make sure that the code works. And also when the user tries to add a message, like we see here on the next part, um, let's try adding a message, some subject, some message. Before we check if it works, let's check first if this clear button works. And its purpose is just to clear the fields or input fields. So there you go, it works. Let's back some and hit send. So there you go. The new message is added to the list, and we have done that by making some changes in the message edit component, wherein we added an event listener for those buttons that we have just clicked, and those event listeners fire these methods, the on send message and the on clear methods rather. And as for the message item, we use string interpolation to display the details. And yeah, there you go. That's all for the week 2 and week 3 assignments. There you go.